Hello, I am Alessandra Giglioli, and I would love to talk with you or share what it is that comes through in a private session with me. And so, the biggest question that I like to pose is, what is your secret soul identity? What is your secret soul identity? Because that question asks so many exciting things. And what I'm saying is, your soul is eternal. Your soul is magical. Where have you been in this universe or other universes? What have you experienced? And at this point in time, in your earthly, physical, human form, what are you bringing in? How much of your soul are you bringing in? So the question of what is your secret soul identity is asking, how much of your multidimensional self are you bringing in? So let's talk about what I can bring in a session. I bring in, within even a few minutes, I can bring in what past lives you've had that are pertinent to know and understand and heal. So what past lives you've had on Earth, on planet Earth, but also what past lives you've had in other dimensions, in other realms, in other planets. And this is what I call parallel lives, parallel parts of you that are part of the mystery of who you are, part of the mystery of your multidimensional self. So the formula that I have is, if the guides bring in a past life that is causing you a blockage, then we look at that past life, we get a story. We don't always have to get a story, and you don't have to relive it at all. But I do get the frequency of what was the past life that needs to be understood, healed, and resolved. So what is a past life that needs to be resolved within you now? We look at it. The guides give us a very, very condensed, beautiful galactic crystal healing. And then when that past life is resolved, it acts as a lock or unlock. So you get to unlock the issue that was pressuring you, like fear of being a healer, or fear of being yourself, of speaking up, of offering what you have to offer. Those are the main issues that a lot of us have. So if I see a past life where some traumatic thing happened and the guides give us a healing for it, then that past life is no longer pressuring you, and it's no longer blocking you, and it's resolved, and it opens up like a doorway. And then you have access to all that you learned in that past life, all of the training that you did, all of the abilities that in another time frame or in a parallel time frame your soul has worked for. So the idea of accessing past lives, the way that I do it with my galactic guides and master guides and ascended masters and angels, what happens is they unblock it, they work through with it, they melt it away, so that then it gives you access to what you are, parts that you are getting ready to be in connection with now. So all of this process helps you to integrate your multidimensional self. Because in my understanding, one of the main goals of being on Earth now is to prepare to reach higher and higher levels of enlightenment. And what that means to me is bringing in more parts of your soul, bringing in more parts of you that are all over the universe. And as you bring in more parts of you and are connected with them, and I can help with that, and the guides help with that, and there's many other beautiful healers that are helping with that, but I have a specific way that I do with my guides. But as you're connecting with these other parts of your multidimensional self and you're bringing it in, what are you doing? You're bringing in more light coming into you, so you are really filling yourself up with more light. So the secret also is to connect and to integrate, to keep all of this within you. So every session with me feels like it has an element of surprise because I don't always know which guides are going to come in. I keep meeting new guides because thanks to you and other people I meet, you bring in new guides, new masters, and I get to meet with them, channel them, and strengthen the connections that you have with them. So I'd like to list just really quickly some of the things, some of the incredible ingredients that pop in for a session. So you you will be receiving a galactic chakra activation. So when I tune in and see people, I see the crown here. The crown is chakra is lit up, but then I see layers and layers and layers of more crown chakras. And all of this system I call the galactic chakra system. If you have these more activated and in tune with you, then you're able to have phenomenal psychic abilities to be in tune with your guides, to receive greater clear messages with your guide, and able to be in tune with your higher self, be able to have a life where a life feels easy and more fluid because you're receiving clear messages. You know what to do next. You know how to solve problems as they come up. So that's the treasure in that. I then receive messages from your guides, and I describe your guides as I see them, and you can ask me questions for them, and they'll bring in answers. I love discovering for you, and this is my highest joy and excitement, is discover for you what's your soul talent. What have you been working at for thousands and thousands of lifetimes? And a lot of the people that come to me are peacemakers or healers. Some people are very good at galactic politics or politics from other planetary systems, and they're bringing in wisdom. Many people are good at technologies in different ways, different kinds of technologies, and bringing it into planet Earth. And the way I see this is I receive visions of parallel aspects of you. You might be an Atlantean priestess. You might be a fairy elemental queen in another realm, and you're wanting to come in and bring that frequency into this lifetime now so that you can be a better healer and help more and more people. So the final thing that I bring in is your star lineage. What stars or frequencies or planets or crystal beings are working with you. So you might be Arcturian, Pleiadian, Andromedan, from Antares, Cassiopeia, Alpha Centauri. There's all these systems. A lot of times your frequency might be from somewhere that we on Earth don't have a name for yet. So then we get a name, and we get a feeling, and we get a connection with your home space. And this is all to give you a greater sense of your core, a greater sense of who you are, so that you can go and live the best, highest life that you are meant to have and that you are creating. So thank you for being with me in this space, and I look forward to working with you.